That night, Pythagoras announced, "I found out the distance from here to Crete." His father nearly choked on his fig. His mother asked, "How can that be, son?" Pythagoras answered, "I discovered a pattern that works for any right triangle. I used it to figure out the distance. The distance. Now father can set sail from here to Crete." His father stood up. "Son, I cannot risk my ship because of some triangle." "Father," Pythagoras started to explain. At that moment, Saltos and Pepros came rushing in, huffing and puffing as hard as if they had raced up the hill. Pepros turned to Pythagoras. "You did something to our ladder!" "Has Pythagoras been bothering you again?" his father said, frowning. Saltos shook his head. "No! He made our ladder the perfect length. We'll be able to finish the roof now," Pepros added. "Then all we'll have to do is fix the crooked columns of the base." "Maybe I can help," Pythagoras offered. "Use my rope to make a right angles. If you use a right angle to make the bases straight, the columns will stand up straight." Saltos laughed. "Ha! Great! Now we can finish the temple on time. You're welcome to stop by and help us anytime you like." Pythagoras' father said, "Son, on second thought, maybe you should tell me about the distance to Crete." Pythagoras explained, "Our island, Samos, forms a right triangle with Rhodes and Crete. If I call the sides of the triangle A, B, and C, I can use my right triangle pattern a squared plus b squared equals c squared to figure out the distance from here to Crete. You can see how a squared plus b squared equals 34,225. To find c, the distance between here and Crete, I had to find what number multiplied by itself equaled 34,225. I already knew that 148 squared equals 21,904. That's too small. I tried 200, but 200 squared equals 40,000. That's too big. I tried 180, and 180 squared equals 32,400. That's close. Then I tried 185 times 185. That's exactly 34,225. So the distance from our island to Crete is 185 miles. Everyone was amazed. Pythagoras' father clapped him on the back. "Good thinking, son. You'll make a fine merchant someday." Pythagoras' mother said gently, "Perhaps he could use his quick mind for other things." His father nodded. "Son, with your clear thinking, you could be a general, a senator, a teacher, or anything you want. It's your choice." Pythagoras smiled. He hoped to do great things in his future. A few days later, Pythagoras' father saw his father's boat sailing into the harbor. His father ran to greet him. "Pythagoras, you were right! I made it to Crete in record time," his father said, hugging him. Pythagoras looked up at his father and said, "You were right too. I just had to learn how to look at things from the right angle."